Okay, so I was browsing the games and I saw this one. ASMR, Vin Diesel DMing a game of D&D just for you. What's going on? And it's just Vin Diesel. Oh, it's very well rated. Let's try this. Hey there, I'm Vin Diesel. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Vin Diesel? Vin Diesel? Vin Diesel. But please, call me Vin. You know, sometimes life can be rough. We all got hard things to deal with, right? Sometimes we lose people. Sometimes people hurt us. And some days we're just not feeling it and we don't even know why. Oh yeah, I get it. I get that. The pictures. When I'm feeling down, one thing I like to do is play a game. I feel like games can really bring us together. What's your favorite game? Yeah, I have that one too. But my all-time favorite has to be Dungeons and Dragons. I know. Big tough guy like Vinny rolling dice and fighting wizards seems funny, doesn't it? Oh, I love this. But listen, role-playing's just like acting, but with your friends. And you get to choose your role, not getting stuck with meathead lungs all the time. Know what I'm saying? I have no idea how he speaks. What the fuck? Normally you play D&D with a bunch of pals, but if you liked, we could play a quick game right now. Just us. This face. Oh my god. Great. I know you're gonna love it. So here's how it works. I can't even speak. So here's how it works. I'm going to be the dungeon master. We usually just call it the DM. I know, sounds scary, right? But just think of it like I'm the director. It's a very good explanation. I control everything that's not the character you're playing. So like other people, animals, monsters, weather, all that stuff. Is it just a D&D introduction with Vin Diesel? Don't worry though, I'm not out to get you. My job is to set the stage for you to tell a cool story about your character. Alright, your character. Normally people use the rule book to make their own, but to save time, why don't you play one of these characters I rolled up earlier? My avatar cannot bite her lip like this, but I'm doing it. What the fuck? Whose fingers are these? Let's see. We got Catherine, the elven fighter, Ro, the half-orc bard, Avia, the human wizard, and Mar, the dwarven cleric. I want to be the bard. Don't worry about the numbers or details or anything. I can handle all that for now. Just pick whichever jumps out at you. Yeah, so I was thinking Ro, the half-orc bard. Nice. Thumbs up. Bards are like fantasy rock stars, and I feel like half-orc characters really have a lot of potential for telling important stories. But then sometimes I worry about what people call monster races like orcs stand in for people of color in fantasy settings, you know? Yeah, that's actually a good parallel. I think about that a lot. Not even joking. But hey, I'm getting sidetracked here. Let's get started, huh? I love it. Alright, let me set the scene. You've just set out from your hometown, a young adventurer full of hope and possibility. Will you find fame or fortune on the road ahead? Thrills, friendships? The sun shines high in the clear sky that seems to reflect your buoyant spirits. I don't know why I start to talk like a rapper or something. The pigs, I can't. As you tread down the path, leaving your hometown to strike out on your own, you encounter a man lying in the road, wounded and crying for aid. What do? Rush to help. Yeah! Rushing in to help a person in trouble is exactly what a hero does. As you get closer, you notice that he's bleeding from a bunch of wicked-looking cuts. Real gross stuff. You manage to bend up the worst of his cuts and help him unsteadily to his feet. The pics, like, this person has 1,000,000 pics of this guy. Like, how? Please, what? He clears his, and it's, oh my god, it's so good. I love it so far. He clears his throat and says, "Many thanks, fellow adventurer. They call me Melkor, and before you came across me, I feared I had met an untimely end. I was set up upon a great beast, but managed to crawl into the road to escape." I feel like the person just did a D&D thing, but then just for the Lars, added the Vin Diesel pictures and then was like, I'm just gonna make it as a, like, corrupt the whole thing with Vin Diesel because I have 1,000,000 pictures of him or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, you were the grab of a bard. Your skills would be of great use in tracking and revenging myself upon the foul creature. What say you? Oh yeah? Okay. Excellent. Onward then, Melkor says. You follow the trail of blood and broken foliage back into the brush, moving carefully so not as to attract unwanted attention. Finally, Melkor motions for you to stop, then points ahead to a small rocky outcropping. Ahead of you, perched beneath the rocks, stands a fearsome owlbear. What's an owlbear? Well, picture a bear with an owl's head. It's kind of a monster. They might sound funny, but owlbears are nothing to mess with. Hold, friend, Melkor says. Look closely. The beast is feeding its young. Sure enough, you can spot a little baby owlbear clambering for its parents' attention as the larger creature spits out a mass of pre-digested food into its waiting beak. Nature is pretty gross, huh? I must have stumbled into its territory, leading the owlbear to fight fiercely in defense of its child, Melkor realizes. I have no quarrel with the beast. How can we fault it? And besides, I am yet alive, thanks to your assistance. The pictures. As you are about to move on, you spot a golden charm stuck to the owlbear's fur. Alas, it would be impossible to get close enough to grab it without the beast noticing. But then you recall a piece of relevant bardic knowledge. The owlbear can be calmed and lulled to sleep by particular harmonies. You draw your lute and play the beast and its child off to a deep slumber, after which you tiptoe nearer and deftly snatch the charm. Well, friends, I give you my thanks for your aid, Melkor says as you return to the road. That charm should fetch a fair price in the city market of Deep River, north of here. As for myself, I should seek a healer for these wounds. Perhaps your paths will cross again in the future. Until then, fare thee well. Alright, why don't we wrap things up there for now? I know, I'd like to keep playing too, but I gotta get back to work. Look at you though, you're natural, and you know what? I bet you're great at a lot of other things too. If you were feeling rough, I hope that helped. And you know, role-playing's not just about getting away from it all. It can help us think about who we want to be and what kind of world we want to live in. Very true, Vin, very true. Next time life's giving you hell and you're getting down on yourself, just think about how you helped out your buddy Melkor and remember how tough and clever and resourceful you are. I had a blast. Until next time, take care. Why ASMR? Why is this ASMR? I don't get it. But this was great. I already know how to play D&D, but this was a very great introduction, I think. Very, very cute, very wholesome and funny because we had our buddy Vin with us, so that was really cool. So I'll close it to this then. Until next time, keep playing. Just give this one a try. Share it to your friends, and yeah. See you in the next one. Bye.